Imagine receiving an extra $6,100 in your bank account this year. For millions of Australian seniors, this isn't just a dream, it's about to become reality. But here's the catch. Not everyone will qualify, and if you miss the deadline, you could lose thousands of dollars. Stay with me because I'm going to reveal exactly who's eligible, when the payments start, and the simple steps you need to take to claim your full entitlement before it's too late. Welcome back to Pension Pathos. If you are new here, this channel is your trusted source for everything related to pensions, Centrelink updates, and government benefits for Australian seniors. We break down complex information into simple, actionable steps, so you never miss out on what you're entitled to. Before we dive into today's crucial information, please hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. This ensures you'll be the first to know about any new payment announcements, eligibility changes, or important deadlines. Your support helps us continue bringing you these vital updates, so let's show some love with a quick subscribe. Now, let's get into the details of this massive $6,100 boost and how you can claim it. The Australian government has announced a significant financial boost for senior citizens through Centrelink, and this could put up to $6,100 extra in your pocket over the coming year. This boost comes from a combination of the regular age pension increase, various supplements, allowances, and additional government support payments designed to help seniors cope with the rising cost of living. Understanding exactly what makes up this amount and whether you qualify is essential, so let me break down every component for you. First, let's talk about the base age pension increase. Through the standard indexation process that happens twice a year in March and September, the age pension has seen a substantial rise. Single pensioners are now receiving $1,144.40 every fortnight, which represents an increase of $28.10 compared to previous rates. When you calculate this over an entire year, that's an extra $730.60 going directly into your account. For couples who both receive the pension, the combined payment is now $1,725.20 per fortnight, which is $42.40 more than before. Over a full year, couples are looking at an additional $1,102.40. This indexation is calculated using the Consumer Price Index and the Pensioner and Beneficiary Living Cost Index to ensure your pension keeps pace with actual living costs. But the age pension increase is just the beginning. The pension supplement adds another layer of financial support. Single pensioners receive $81.60 per fortnight in pension supplement, which totals $2,121.60 annually. This supplement is designed to help with everyday household expenses like groceries, utilities, and general living costs. For couples, the combined pension supplement is $123 per fortnight, adding up to $3,198 per year. This supplement is paid automatically with your pension, so there's no separate application required. Energy costs have been a major concern for Australian households, and the government recognizes this through the energy supplement. Single pensioners receive approximately $14.10 per fortnight, which equals $366.60 per year. Couples receive $21.20 combined every fortnight, totaling $551.20 annually. With electricity and gas prices continuing to rise across the country, this supplement provides crucial assistance in managing your energy bills. For those living in private rental accommodation, rent assistance can make a massive difference to your budget. Single pensioners can receive up to $188.20 per fortnight, which could add up to $4,893.20 over a year. This is one of the largest components contributing to the potential $6,100 boost. Couples can receive up to $177.40 40 cents combined per fortnight, equaling $4,612.40 annually. To qualify for rent assistance, you need to be paying above a certain threshold amount in rent. The assistance is calculated based on your actual rent payments, with higher assistance for those paying more in rent. Given the rental crisis affecting many parts of Australia, this support is more important than ever. Additional allowances also contribute to your total annual payment. The pharmaceutical allowance helps cover medication costs, which can be substantial for seniors managing chronic health conditions. The telephone allowance recognizes that staying connected with family, friends, and medical services is essential for your health and well-being. These smaller allowances might seem minor individually, but they add up significantly over the course of a year. Beyond regular payments, there have been special one-off cost of living payments announced by the government to help seniors deal with extraordinary economic pressures. These payments vary depending on government announcements and economic conditions, but they can add several $100s to your annual total. It's important to stay updated on these announcements because they often come with specific eligibility requirements and limited claim periods. Now, let's discuss eligibility because not every senior will automatically receive the full $6,100. Understanding the requirements is crucial to knowing where you stand. The minimum age for the age pension is currently 67 years. This age requirement has gradually increased over recent years as life expectancy has improved and is part of the government's long-term sustainability planning for the pension system. Residency requirements are also strictly enforced. You must have been an Australian resident for at least 10 years, with at least 5 of those years being continuous. This ensures the pension supports people who have made Australia their home and contributed to the community. If you've lived overseas during your adult life, you'll need to carefully calculate your residency periods to confirm you meet this requirement. The assets test is where many people find their pension amount reduced or discover they're ineligible. For single homeowners, the asset limit is $301,750. If your assessable assets exceed this amount, your pension will be reduced or you may not qualify at all. For single non-homeowners, the limit is significantly higher at $543,750. Recognizing that without home ownership, you need more assets to secure your retirement. The reason for this difference is that your family home is completely exempt from the assets test. For couples who are homeowners, the combined asset limit is $451,500, and for non-homeowners, it's $693,500. What counts as assets? Everything you own except your family home. This includes bank accounts, term deposits, shares, investment properties, businesses, vehicles, caravans, boats, and valuable personal possessions worth over $5,000. Even the contents of your home can be assessed if they're particularly valuable, though reasonable household furniture and appliances are usually exempt. Superannuation is also assessed once you reach pension age, even if you haven't accessed it yet. The income test works alongside the assets test, and whichever test results in a lower pension payment is the one that applies to you. This is called the comparison rate. For single pensioners, you can earn up to $212 per fortnight without any reduction to your pension. This is called the income-free area. After this threshold, your pension reduces by 50 cents for every dollar you earn. For couples, the combined income-free area is $372 per fortnight. Income includes wages from employment, business income, investment returns, deemed income from financial assets, foreign pensions, and income from superannuation account-based pensions. Understanding the deeming rules is particularly important. Even if you're not actually earning income from your bank accounts or investments, Centrelink deems that you're earning a certain rate of return. Currently, the lower deeming rate is 0.25% on financial assets up to $60,400 for singles or $100,200 for couples. The upper deeming rate of 2.25% applies to amounts above these thresholds. This deemed income counts toward your income test even if you're actually earning more or less than these rates. Payment dates are structured to make budgeting easier. Age pension payments are made every fortnight, consistently on either Wednesday or Thursday, depending on your customer reference number. If your CRN ends in 1, 2, or 3, your payment arrives on Wednesday. If it ends in 4, 5, or 6, you'll receive your payment on Wednesday or Thursday. If your CRN ends in 7, 8, or 9, your payment comes on Thursday. This staggered system helps Centrelink manage millions of payments efficiently while ensuring everyone receives their money reliably and on time. You can find your CRN on any Centrelink letter or by logging into your MyGov account. Before starting your application, gather all necessary documents. You'll need proof of identity such as your birth certificate or passport, proof of Australian residency, bank account details for payment purposes, comprehensive information about all your assets including recent bank statements, property valuations, vehicle registrations, and investment statements, details of any income sources, and, if you're partnered, your partner's information as well. Having everything ready before you start will make the process much smoother and reduce the chance of delays. If you're already receiving the age pension, most increases happen automatically. The March 2025 indexation increase was applied automatically to all existing pensioners without any action required on your part. However, to receive supplements and allowances like rent assistance, you may need to ensure Centrelink has up-to-date information about your circumstances. For example, if you've recently moved into rental accommodation but haven't informed Centrelink, you could be missing out on thousands of dollars in rent assistance. This brings us to a critical responsibility: reporting changes in your circumstances. You are legally required to inform Centrelink within 14 days of any change that might affect your payment. Changes you must report include starting or stopping work, changes to your work hours or income, receiving an inheritance, buying or selling assets, changes to your savings or investments, changes to your living arrangements, such as moving house, starting to pay rent or changing rent amounts, going overseas for any period, and changes to your relationship status, including marriage, starting a de facto relationship, separation, or the death of a partner. Failing to report changes can result in overpayments, which Centrelink will eventually detect and recover from you. The consequences can be serious, including debt, penalties, and in severe cases, prosecution for fraud. The good news is that if you do end up with an overpayment through honest mistake, Centrelink now has more flexible recovery arrangements. They can set up payment plans that suit your budget, and in cases of genuine hardship, you may be able to apply for a waiver or reduction of the debt. The pensioner concession card is another valuable benefit that contributes to your overall financial position. While it doesn't put cash directly in your hand, it saves you thousands of dollars per year through various discounts and concessions. The card provides cheaper medicines through the Pharmaceutical Benefit Scheme, with prescriptions capped at just $7.70 instead of up to $31.60 for general patients. This alone can save you hundreds of dollars if you take multiple medications. You'll also get bulk billing at most medical centers, meaning free doctor visits. Public transport discounts vary by state, but can be as much as 50% off fares. Utility companies often provide discounts on electricity, gas, and water bills for concession card holders. Council rates may be reduced, and you might qualify for vehicle registration discounts. Some private businesses also offer seniors discounts when you present your pensioner concession card. Looking ahead, the age pension will continue to be indexed twice yearly in March and September. The next increase is scheduled for September 2025, and it will again be adjusted according to inflation and cost of living measures. The government has committed to maintaining the real value of the pension, which means you can expect ongoing increases to help you keep up with rising costs. Historical trends show that pensions have increased steadily over the past decade, and this pattern is expected to continue as part of the government's commitment to supporting Australian seniors. One important aspect many people overlook is the work bonus scheme. If you're receiving the age pension and want to do some work, the work bonus allows you to earn up to $11,800 per year from employment without it affecting your pension. This is separate from and in addition to the income-free area. The work bonus applies to employment income only, not investment income or other sources. This scheme recognizes that many seniors want to remain active in the workforce, whether for financial reasons, social connection, or personal fulfillment. You can accumulate unused work bonus amounts up to a maximum bank of $11,800, which provides flexibility if your work is casual or seasonal. For couples, it's worth understanding how your payments are assessed. Centrelink looks at your combined income and assets, then divides the pension between you. If one partner is below pension age, different rules apply. The younger partner's income and assets are still assessed, but they won't receive a pension payment until they reach pension age themselves. This can create complex situations that might benefit from professional advice. If you're self-funded and don't qualify for the age pension due to assets or income, you might still be eligible for the Commonwealth Seniors Health Card. This card provides many of the same concessions as the pensioner concession card, particularly for healthcare costs. To qualify, you need to meet age and residency requirements similar to the age pension, but the income test is more generous, allowing singles to earn up to approximately $90,000 per year and couples up to $144,000. There's no assets test for this card, making it valuable for asset-rich, income-moderate seniors. Many seniors are unaware they can combine pension payments with withdrawals from their superannuation. Once you reach preservation age, which is between 55 and 60, depending on when you were born, you can access your super. At pension age, you can convert your super into an account-based pension, which provides regular income. This income is assessed under both the income and assets tests, but the tax treatment is very favorable. Once you're over 60, income from superannuation pensions is tax-free, and once you're over 67, you can keep adding to your super through the downsizer contribution scheme if you sell your home. Speaking of homes, the family home exemption is one of the most generous aspects of Australia's age pension. No matter how valuable your home is, it doesn't count toward the assets test. This means someone living in a multi-million-dollar home in Sydney or Melbourne can still receive the full age pension if their other assets are below the threshold. However, the home must be your principal residence. Investment properties, holiday homes, and vacant land are all accessible assets. There are also special provisions for seniors in difficult circumstances. If you're experiencing homelessness or are at risk of homelessness, there are special support services and potentially faster processing of your pension claim. If you're Indigenous, there are dedicated Indigenous service officers who understand specific community circumstances and can provide culturally appropriate assistance. If you have a disability or caring responsibilities, additional allowances and supports may be available. The government recognizes that not all seniors have the same needs or circumstances, and the system includes provisions to address diverse situations. For those worried about navigating this complex system alone, free help is available. Financial Information Service officers can provide free, independent financial information to help you understand how the system works and make informed decisions about retirement. They can't give personal financial advice or recommend specific products, but they can explain how different choices might affect your pension. Services Australia also has social workers available who can help if you're experiencing hardship or crisis. Centrelink multilingual services can assist if English isn't your first language, with telephone interpreters available in over 100 languages. So when exactly will you receive the full $6,100 boost? The answer depends on your individual circumstances. If you qualify for the maximum age pension, receive rent assistance, and benefit from all available supplements and allowances, you could indeed receive close to this amount over the course of a year. Your payments started increasing in March 2025 with the latest indexation, and they'll increase again in September 2025. Supplements are paid automatically with each pension payment. Rent assistance is calculated and paid based on the rent information you've provided to Centrelink. Any special one-off payments will be announced by the government and paid according to their specific schedules. The key to maximizing your entitlements is staying informed and ensuring Centrelink always has accurate, up-to-date information about your circumstances. Set a reminder to review your details every few months. Check that your rent information is current if you receive rent assistance. Make sure your bank details are correct, so payments aren't delayed. Update your contact information so you receive important letters and notifications. Report any changes promptly to avoid overpayments and ensure you're receiving everything you're entitled to. This comprehensive boost to senior incomes reflects the government's recognition that the cost of living has been particularly challenging for pensioners. With ongoing increases planned and a commitment to maintaining pension values, Australian seniors can have confidence in their financial security. However, the system is complex, and it's your responsibility to understand your entitlements and keep Centrelink informed. Don't leave money on the table. If you haven't claimed rent assistance and you're eligible, you could be missing out on nearly $5,000 per year. If your circumstances have changed and you haven't reported it, you might be receiving less than you should. Take action today to ensure you're getting every dollar you deserve. That brings us to the end of today's comprehensive breakdown of the $6,100 Centrelink boost for Aussie seniors. I hope this information has clarified who's eligible, what makes up this significant amount when payments are made, and how you can ensure you're receiving your full entitlements. Understanding your rights and responsibilities within the Centrelink system is crucial to maintaining your financial security during retirement. If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up. Your likes help this important information reach more Australian seniors who need it. Share this video with friends, family members, or anyone in your community who might benefit from understanding these entitlements. Knowledge is power, and by spreading this information, you're helping fellow Australians secure their financial future. If you haven't already subscribed to Pension Pathos, now is the perfect time. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. We're constantly monitoring government announcements, policy changes, and new benefits that could affect your pension. Our commitment is to break down complex information into clear, actionable advice that helps you navigate the system with confidence. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video with more essential updates for Australian seniors. Take care, stay informed, and make sure you're getting everything you're entitled to. Goodbye for now.